recognize all of your achievements. So congratulations to these guys, but also congratulations to all of you for the warm meals, the kind shoulder upon which they could cry, the warm bed, the patience, the support, you putting up with all of their stress and all of their ambitions. You are part of this celebration as well. So congratulations also to family, friends, and supporters. This evening is a special evening for us because we get to celebrate both the accomplishments of students who are finishing one of our most rigorous programs, but also celebrate them joining a profession which we know transforms lives. And that's really what we're trying to do here at Ohlone College, is make sure that the graduates that we send out into the world leave better than they were when they got here. And these folks actually now have the opportunity to change lives. So we're very proud of you. When I see you at the medical center, please take good care of me and remember me. But congratulations to everybody here tonight, in particular to our graduates.
You know you will get absolute care, right, grads? For sure. So, as we begin to celebrate this accomplishments of our December 2023 graduates, I also want to give some shout outs for everyone who's played a part in their success. First of all, I want to thank our excellent nursing faculty and staff. Well done, faculty and staff. You've done an amazing job with molding Ohlone nursing students into professional registered nurses prepared for the complex healthcare environment and an ever-evolving world. Next, I want to give a big shout out to our families and friends. I will say we, the graduates, the faculty, the staff, all of us feel your love and support for our graduates. Every graduate owes an enormous debt of gratitude to their family and friends, parents, spouses, partners, all who have managed households, worked more hours, coordinated schedules, potentially contributed funds, as Charles Sasaki said, brought meals, all of that. We've even had friends who have contributed childcare. I even want to give a woo-hoo to the children. Can I hear some children excitement? Now, I want them excited for two purposes. Number one, because I remember being a single mom and a first-generation graduate and stuff. It was those kids that helped you get through the program, right, guys? Okay, except for Jesse. Secondly, I want to put a shout out because those are future Ohlone College students. So we're really excited. So someday we'll be celebrating. I hope I'm not here still then, but that's another story. We won't get into that. Anyway, of course, I want to take a moment to congratulate you, our graduates and stuff. Over the years, the Ohlone nursing faculty have shared this special time with each graduating class. We have spoken of the dedication and sacrifice each student makes to be able to stand on the stage as a graduate. I want to recognize your patience, your stamina, and your flexibility. I know it will serve you well in the nursing profession, so congratulations. Yay. So I want to introduce our first speaker. It's Dr. Robert Gabriel, Dean of Health Science and Communications and Interim Dean of Deaf Studies. Please come forward and help.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Congratulations on behalf of everyone. I've been asked to speak tonight. Always a very important occasion. One of the things that I like to try to do is just kind of give you a few secrets about what the experiences have been for the students up here. The students, they go through a lot of emotions, obviously. It's a unique situation going through a program that is a professional program that's also cohort-based, which means they sit together every day for 2 years. And they usually sit in the same places and talk to the same people, and as a result, they become very close. And I've been doing this in 2 months. This will be the end of my 40th year of providing education for healthcare students. And I know some of their secrets. And I know one of the things that they really, really want, okay, is that they want the right answers for the test. Nothing is more important than the right answers to this. And what's happening is that they're getting ready for the boards, so they know what the big test is. But some of the things they don't want when someone gets up and speaks and starts to talk about something in such a way so that it makes sense in 1 second, and then a couple seconds later, they're talking about the same topic, but they're saying just the opposite. And then a little bit later, they're saying something different altogether. And this type of confusion is exactly the gift I want to give them at this moment, all right? What I'm trying to tell them is that this night, starting what we call a pinning ceremony, okay, it has its connections to other activities such as what they refer to as a white coat ceremony. And the white coat ceremony is often seen as a transition from the classroom to the clinic. But you guys did that in your very first semester. So we can't really call it a white coat ceremony, we call it pinning. But then again, we turn around and we use words such as graduation, which has connotations as we've come to the end of something. But we call it a commencement ceremony, which means it's the beginning of something. So we're constantly confusing. And that is what I wanted to do, because I have a solution for you, okay? The solution to this problem is, in my estimation, listen and be aware of everything going on around you and remain open to new ideas all the time. So when they ask me to speak, I was saying, well, what can I say to the nurse? Okay, well, I'm a physical therapist, and I can tell a little bit of a story about how I got started in healthcare. I thought for a long time I was going to be the manager of a bar. Okay. It seemed like a great idea. It was a lot of fun. I was doing it for a couple of years. I'm not alone in this aspirational career desire. One of your other faculty members, can you guess who was also a bartender? The Margarita Maven? Deb Holleran? Oh. No, it was Deb. Okay. Yes. So Deb, same thing. And what was interesting was that while I was having these aspirational goals to work as a manager or owner of a bar, I was starting to get a little bit, despondent looking at what the career of my future would look like there. And I met these really odd students who came into the bar when I was in St. Louis at that time. On a Monday night around 8 o'clock, it was snowing, and they wanted to know where all the people were. I said, are you guys serious? It's Monday. No one's out drinking. That's not what we do, okay? And I said, well, who are you guys? Well, we're PT students. We're on clinical rotations. So they started telling me what they were doing, and it seemed a lot more interesting than what I was doing. So I listened, took some of their advice, and then went on my way to PT school. But as I was spending time there, I thought, well, now I'm just going to be a ski bum when I graduate. I'll go to New Mexico, hit the slopes as much as I can, and then work with people who have ski injuries. But upon graduation, a faculty member came up to me and says, do you have a job yet, Rob? And I said, no, I don't. I said, well, here, we got some advice for you. Take this job over here at this other university. It's a great experience. That's how you're going to learn. Well, why not? Okay, I'll go ahead and try that. So I did that. And not only did it end up that these faculty members got me my first job, but they really sink their claws into you. And they turn around and they got me my second job. And then they brought me the third job, back to where I went to school. And then they sent me off to grad school to get my PhD. And then they brought me back again. And if you recognize a pattern here, these faculty members are always somehow latching onto you, okay? But if you remember what I said, the solution was you had to do what? Listen, be aware, and be open to new ideas. And with time, I saw that pattern in what was being told to me by my faculty members. And now, you are at that same point in time in your life that I was 40 years ago. And we're at a unique time. You're coming out of COVID. There's been a lot of change. You already notice that there is a shortage of nurses in the clinic. there is a shortage of nurses in the classroom. This is going to be a big problem. It's going to be something we have to solve. So as a professional, it's going to be all of our responsibilities to fix the problem. You have the opportunity when you graduate to help people. And you've heard that already tonight. But as you go forward, remember, you have the opportunity to impart all the knowledge you gain to the future and the next generation of practitioners. And I will guarantee you that your faculty down here, they're going to track you down. And we want you guys to really, really embrace that concept of working as an instructor at all levels, whether it be in the clinic and you take a student as a student nurse, or you go on to become a faculty member, whether full-time or part-time. That responsibility and that giving back to the profession for the future generation is what's going to get us through to the next level. And I wish you all the luck in that process, and I can guarantee you, you've got exceptional mentors here who will always be there for you in the future. And with that, congratulations, and I'll turn it back to Carol.